Chapter 3. Prison. Now, Mr. Nuts didn't like
Alright, I'm about to
all
make
the
a
things
Reddit
he had done
thread
in the past.
about all the things that are wrong with this fucking
Now,
game and what needs to be fixed.
what he
like,
did know
ASAP.
is when he sat on his sister's face. Her nose going through his butthole. She was able to move it a little bit.
Oh my god.
Not thinking twice about it.
Deke, have you ever thought of going to a poetry sing?
Have you ever thought of shutting the fuck up and let me finish my goddamn story? Back to what I was saying.
No, but seriously.
And after every victim he killed, another pube would sprout on his chin. He had some hairy balls. His sister was looking around everywhere, day and night. She used to drink, get plastered. She used to touch herself at night. Those balls that were listed on her forehead. Not knowing what to do, she ran to her grandmother. Billosaurus Rex. Now, they used to call her this because she was a 500-pound woman, and her arms were short. The only thing she could drink out of was juice pouches with long straws. She wanted the help of her grandmother. She wanted her now. Her plot was to find her brother, make her grandmother sit on her brother's face. And what her brother didn't know was that her grandmother also had nuts, but it was below the waist. So her plot was to do the same thing that he did to her whole family. Drop the nuts on his forehead. Let us and sit on their face. Year after year they would look. They would creep around every corner, every Walmart, looking in every food section. Finally, they saw him. Chapter 4. We saw them.
You've got 3.
We saw them. Chapter 4. Oh my god.
We were at the GameStop down in North Tennessee. We noticed someone with balls on their neck. That could have only been my brother. Knowing it was him, he didn't know who I was because I have aged 4 years after the death of my parents and my brother. He saw me, didn't notice me, but saw my grandmama. Didn't notice her neither. We went up to him, we kidnapped him out of GameStop. Jugged him by his nuts right to our car. Scared shitless, he tried swinging. Luckily it was snowing outside, so we just rolled him up into a big ass ball. Threw him in the trunk and brought him to our motel. The Billiest Motel. And this motel was a really nice motel, but it was dirty. Filled with cockroaches, mole rats, genital swarts. That didn't matter. There was only one thing on her mind: revenge.
Revenge.
Chapter 5. Revenge. They put him in the biggest chair they could find because his ass wouldn't fit in any other ones. Really hard to find, a lot of woodworking done. So as we sat there, as he woke up from his deep slumber, we just stared at him. I told him who we were, and he said, "Golly gee, my nuts are itchy." So we had to itch his ball sack because he wanted to be nice. Because he wanted to be nice. Now, we told him who we were, and we told him what happened. He said, "How'd you find me?" I said, "You're the only one in Tennessee with nuts on your neck." He told a point. So we went to Motel 6, another motel, just outside of the gates of hell.
of hell.
Don't know what chapter we're on, so I'm just gonna say chapter 4. No, we have chapter 7, maybe. Chapter 7. Chapter 6. My grandma lays him on the bed. Stretch your cheeks. Slowly sits on his face. He starts squirming around like a bison in water. It was terrible. As he took his last breath, he looked at us and said, "Not me." They punched him right in his ball sack. And then my grandma took her nuts with the lipstick, dropped them on his forehead. Just like that, he was dead. Then me and my grandmother had a long make-out session. And we fucked everywhere. The end.
That was great.
Good job.
Series number 2. No.
No.
The end.